Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I miss you all. I hope you are all fine. Okay, today we'll be looking at measurement of growth and developmental changes. What are those basic trends, basic things that are noticed in growth and development of a child? How do we determine if a child is growing? How do we determine if a child is developing? So we'll be looking at what is growth, what is development. They will be looking at the differences between growth and development. They will look at major indices, like major changes, major things we see in the person that is growing and in the person that is developing. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So sit back and listen. So growth is simply defined as an irreversible increase in the dry matter incorporated in the mass, volume, or size, weight, or number of cells in the length of an organism. All of us, as we are organisms. It is growth that will make you say, Afso is getting taller. Rohimo is getting shorter. Sorry, I don't mean to hurt you. It's growth that will make us say, Adeoye's ear is growing bigger. That's growth. Increase in size, increase in mass, increase in weight. You get, that is growth. But development is the qualitative changes in structure and functions. Development is different from growth. Growth is a quantitative increase. Are you getting? But qualitative, something that is standard. What you did at 2 years old, you will not do it now. Why? You know what? Because you are developing. The way you answer questions when you are in primary 4 is now different because now you are in JSS2. You developed. What we are teaching you when you were in primary 3 is different from what we are teaching you now. What I'm teaching you, I cannot go to primary 1 class and be teaching them because they have not developed to this level. I get it. So why growth is a quantitative increase, development is a qualitative increase, and mostly they are experienced through two factors. Two factors basically cause it. Number one is heredity, and two is environment. Heredity are those things that you get from your parents. When something is hereditary, it is passed from father to son, from mother to son, from father to daughter, from mother to daughter, from grandma, great grandma, from uncle, from aunt to daughter. I get it. What they pass from generation to generation, what your family members are passing to you. Then environment, those things that exist in your environment, how they shaped you. For example, somebody in Ikotun will be different from somebody in Magodo Estate. Why? Because that person is in a very calm environment. But this one, what is hearing is pain, 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 pain every day. You live in a ras environment. Sorry. Yeah? So basically, that's it. So we'll be taking a look at what are the different things that exist in the person that have experienced growth and the ones that are shown in the person that have experienced development. Are you getting? Growth and development, they go hand in hand. They go hand in hand. We use an oximeter to measure growth in plants and animals, and also in weighing their scales. We use an oximeter. So what are the differences between growth and development? Yeah, while growth refers to irreversible change, it can be seen. It is a physical change. Your head is becoming big. We can see it. Your eye is not becoming. We can see it clearly. I get it. Your hand is becoming longer. Your leg is becoming. You are becoming taller. These are things we can see. But development, it is structural. You might not really see it. Are you getting? For example, when I say your brain is developing, are you seeing your brain? You cannot even see the brain, not to talk of the development that is going on in it. So, development is something that leads you to maturity. Is it possible for Adeoye now to go and say, okay, my mommy, I want to marry you? Because he has not developed up to that stage. He cannot manage a woman. So he cannot think of it. Are you getting? It may not be noticed. Are you getting? It is a change in physical attributes like learning, thinking, emotional, social ability, and the skills of an individual. Before, when we were in nursery 2, if they tell you somebody that it's possible you start laughing. Ayakini Kotiku, you just because you don't know the meaning. But now if they tell you someone dies, you feel it, you feel the pain. Are you getting? Now you have a change in feeling. Now, what are the differences between growth and development? Number one, growth in plants, for example, we are taking plants and animals as our case study. Growth in plants is restricted to special areas. Are you getting? It does not happen in all parts of their body. While growth in animals is not restricted to special, it involves a change in everything. A growth of 4 months is now different when it gets to 12 months, it becomes bigger. Then growth is continuous throughout lifetime in the life of plants. In the life of animals, growth is not complete throughout. That's why we said human beings themselves are higher animals. For example, when you get to a particular stage, your teeth doesn't grow again. If my teeth should break now, it's called so it has gone here, put it low, you cannot grow again. I get it because I've grown past that stage of make teeth. The same thing for some of your seniors in SS1. Then growth in plants is directly influenced by external factors such as sunlight. These are their changes exist through external forces. It's external forces that bring their own change. While in animals, growth is usually direct. It comes through their body. It is internal. It comes through their own body. It is not. They don't need any support. They don't need any babalawo to cause them to grow. So major indices of growth change in living things are just, well, like I said earlier, I said we have basically two, but we have others too. Number one is heredity. Heredity are those things your parents pass to you. So because your father is fair, there is the likeliness that you are fair too. Because your father has a long hair, there is the likeliness that you have a long hair too. Because your mother is tall, you can be tall too. Are you getting? That is true heredity. Then sex. Sex is a very important factor which influences human growth and development. This is where you come to know that you are human. This is when you come to know that I'm AFSO. When I want to wear my clothes, I need to go in. I do not need to. I should not bath outside again. I should not bath at the backyard. I should bath inside the toilet, inside the bedroom. Are you getting? So these are things that give sex is something that gives you consciousness. Are you getting? It influences growth and development in you. But however, when we talk about sex, it happens faster in girls than male. When we get to a curriculum that helps us talk about this further, we explain further on it. Then socio-economic, that is some factors that are around you that affect you, looks more like your environment, things that happen within your environment. For example, an agbero. You know, if I do something bad to you and I tell you sorry, you understand the meaning of sorry, you reason it. But if I tell an agbero, Emma Binu, sorry, yala get sorry, me sorry, you get, because it doesn't give him or her any meaning. Are you getting? It's not easy. Sorry doesn't bring anything. But if I tell you sorry, you know what it means, right? So nutritional, what one is eating, a child that is eating well, that is eating vegetable, that wake up in the morning to take tea. After tea, by 8, he has taken bread and egg. And someone that wakes up in the morning and takes a bath, there will be differences that will exist within them. Are you getting? So nutritional factors also causes that. Then hormones, those are the glands inside you, those organs of development that are inside you. They also determine how you grow and how you develop. Then pollution. Pollution affects respiratory glands, what you inhale. For example, some of you among you always mess for you every time. That's why it's every time you are smelling people's odor. Are you getting? So respiratory, let's come to this now. Respiratory, your respiratory organ has been affected because of the several things that you inhale. Somebody's passing, fumes everywhere, smokes everywhere. Are you getting? As a result, it can affect your growth. Then race, where you come from. It is not possible for you to say an American air like this. That's how you know that I'm not from America. We're in Nigeria, really. Are you getting? Because it's my race, because I'm black. Nigerian race are naturally black, so that's why you see me like this. It is not possible to see an American like this because their race, they are not blacks, they are whites. I get it. Example also of people that come from different areas too. You see some people yellow, you see some albino. It's their race. I get it. So all these things are factors that influences growth and development in a child. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I miss you, sha.